Hi, this is Cooking Apa. Today I'm actually going to demonstrate how to do a Teochew pomfret porridge. Yeah, a very famous and simple dish by Teochew. So I'm actually going to use. Actually, in normal cases, they will use the white pomfret, which is very expensive. Today I'm actually going to use the golden pomfret instead. Okay, the price is probably about 1/3 of it. Okay, the price is probably only about 1/3. So it is good for steaming and also for frying also. This Chinese New Year I actually got to try to do it both ways. Both comes out very tasty. Now I actually have two pomfret with me today, which I'm going to make to add a bit more flavor here. One of the pomfret I'm going to add it into the porridge. Another one I'm going to deep fry. Okay, just to add a bit more flavor. So I have heated a pot of hot oil here. You can see the oil is actually smoking. Okay, so this is actually the time where we can actually toss in the fish. It was splashed, so you might want to be careful. Remember, whenever you are deep frying a fish, you always use high heat, okay, or at least medium to high heat. When you start seeing the smokes coming out from the oil, you are actually looking at minimum 160 to 170 degrees. All right. As you can see from here, the moment you toss in the fish, the temperature of the oil actually immediately drops. Okay? So you can actually see a lot of bubbles coming out from here. These are the water from the fish itself. Okay, use high heat. You want it to make it a bit crispy, especially on the outside. This fish is very easy to cut. Okay, you don't really need a big parang to do it. And it doesn't have so much bones. It doesn't have the minor small little bones. Okay, so it is very easy to eat and very easy to chew. Now, just now I actually marinated my fish. After I chopped the fish into small cutlets like this, I actually marinated it with a bit of salt and also cornstarch. Yeah, not too much cornstarch, just a little bit. Okay, so we will come back after this. It will take a couple of minutes to cook, at least about maybe 6, 7 or 8 minutes. We'll come back after this. Okay, this is after about 6, 7 minutes of deep frying. You can actually see our fish is actually crispified. Okay, and the bubble is actually getting lesser. Remember before what I told you about deep frying anything. It doesn't matter when you actually put the ingredient inside to the oil. It can be low heat, it can be high heat, but the moment when you want to raise to take the ingredient out, it must be on high heat. Okay, if not, it will start eating oil. Okay, so we can actually start taking out. This is actually an optional step. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just want to give my porridge a bit more flavor, a bit more variety in terms of flavor. Okay. Outside, if you eat this particular dish, it's always only the normal pomfret without deep frying usually. Okay, very fragrant. All right, so we will continue after this. Okay, to continue from where we left just now, So what's the difference between the normal porridge or Cantonese porridge compared to the Teochew ones? The Teochew porridge, you need to first prepare some white rice first, then only we put it, we modify it into a soupy porridge, okay? And then you need to soak some dried shrimps. You need to soak some dried squid, okay? You can actually use a scissor. It's easier to use a scissor to cut the dried squid because it's very quite hard. And when you cut it, always remember, imagine if this is the piece of sotong, always remember to cut against the flow, okay? Cut it vertically like this. Then only it will not be too chewy. Of course, you will need some pomfret, okay? And a bit of tong choy, one kind of preserved veggie. It is very funny, when I bought it from Aeon, it actually called itself tong choy on the packet itself. And you will need some garlic oil, okay? So let's start stir frying. Itu biasa pakainya itu mana? Mana saya biasa pakainya itu spatula? Bukan ini, yang itu satu lagi itu. Oh ini ada. Dapat. Okay. Sorry, I was talking to my kakak just now, trying to find my spatula. Okay. Give it some garlic oil. Now I'm actually using a wireless mic, so whatever I say will be very, very clear. Okay. You want to stir fry your dried prawns and your dried sotong. And throw in a bit of tong choy. A little bit chow ta from here. The stainless steel wok, you have to be very careful, yeah, because you can actually burn your ingredient quite easily. I wasn't careful enough because today I'm actually using a full set of new device, so I'm a bit losing focus today. My apology. Okay, so you want your oil to be infused with all the flavor here. Let me try and remove some of the chow ta garlic just now. Okay, then you can actually pour in your stock. I have some pork stock here. You can use chicken stock. Oops. You can use chicken stock. I'm using pork stock today. And I'm putting in the dried sotong water as well as the dried prawn water. And for sure it is not enough, so I'm going to add a bit more hot water. And I'm going to toss in my fish, yeah, my pomfret fish. I can actually put my rice at the last because my rice is already cooked. Okay, so I'm going to make sure all these ingredients are all the fish is cooked first. Then only I put in my rice. Okay, So unlike Cantonese porridge where the rice itself is actually very creamy, but the Teochew style, no. Teochew style is actually going to be very, you can still see the biji of each of the rice. Let me try and filter those bit chow tar garlic. So we will come back after this. Let it boil. Let it boil and we'll come back after this. Okay, this is after about 10 minutes simmering under high heat. Let's see what we have got here. Wow, very flavorful smell. The fish is definitely cooked. We can actually now put in. Oh, it's very hot. You can actually now put in the rice. Teochew porridge is sometimes what we call a soupy rice. Okay. It is actually very appetizing. It's a very appetizing dish, especially when you are not feeling too well, no appetite to eat. And it is very easy to cook. Just use a broth, put some ingredient inside, and the rice. That's it. That's it. Okay. So I also just now I also added a little bit during the simmering. I also added some julienne ginger. And also a bit of the root of the cilantro. Okay, fresh coriander root. Okay, it's almost done. The only thing we need to do now is actually to do a bit of seasoning. You don't need too strong flavor seasoning here, because later whoever eat it, they can further season themselves with soya sauce. Okay, so I'm just going to do some very basic seasoning. A pinch of salt, followed by sugar. A little bit of white pepper. And a bit of sesame oil. Okay, a few drops of sesame oil. You can put some Shaoxing wine if you want, it's up to you. Okay, it is actually done. Let me off the fire. As you can see from here, you can still see the rice, all the biji rice clearly. Okay. Wow, very sweet flavor, nature sweet flavor. Let me try. Wow, very nice, very nice. You can add in your own soya sauce later, okay? You don't have to add it right now. Okay, so I'm going to do the final garnishing for you. Okay, I take out one bowl of porridge. I'm going to put some of our deep fried pomfret just now. To give it an extra flavor. A bit of tong choy. A bit of julienne ginger. And some fresh coriander, cilantro, okay, and a little bit white pepper. There you go. This is the Teochew pomfret. Okay, if you like my video, do share out on your Facebook to your friends, and come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click both the like and following button. Go to Cooking Appa YouTube channel to subscribe and press the notification button, and follow my Cooking Appa Instagram. And good news today, Cooking Appa fan page has reached over 10,000 followers. Alright, I can never do this without the support of all of you here. Yes, it's you, you, and you, and you. Thank you very much. Happy Chinese New Year for all. Bye bye.